Hey everybody, it's Laura and Paula with Kismet, and we are here today to talk to you about karma and your karmic relationships. Say hi, Paula.
Hi, everybody.
So we're going to jump into karma and what karma means. We'll be talking a little bit about cards that are called your past life cards, and then we'll be talking about people who have your same birth card or sun card. So Paula, tell us a little bit about how the Destiny card system, aka Cardology, sees karma.
Okay, so yeah, karma is rather flabby adjective or noun, as they would say, because a lot of people mean a lot of different things. What we mean is that you have worked together. Karma, the definition of the word is literally work, and that work is to bring about balance. And so, in the traditional sense of, oh, there's a payback here. Karma's a bitch because I owed somebody something and I have to pay this. Well, it's you chose this to bring about balance. I've done extensive reading in near-death studies and between life states, and when somebody is choosing their lifetime, they don't say somebody's not over them saying you have to do this, you have to pay this back. It's more like I want to pay this person back. I want to have an experience of having been oppressed because I oppressed in a past life. And so what we see is we're choosing this. And so karma is empowering. It is work that you have chosen to do rather than that you have to do. Karma can be uncomfortable because you're correcting something.
Yeah, so that's what I was going to ask you next. But first, before we ask you that question that I had, we are going to just refer you to the Cosmic Connections part of our website. So if you go to the main page, it is kismet.com. You can look up your Cosmic Connections. And if you have a direct karmic link with someone, it'll come up when you put your two birthdays in. You'll see that you have karma. So, Paula, what have your experiences been like with people who are your karma cards?
Well, we rub each other the wrong way. That's one way a karma card has felt to me. It's just uncomfortable. And other karmic connections have felt deeply nurturing and satisfying. And the work that we have to do is simply to continue the work that we've done in a past life. So if you're working on a really high vibration with somebody and it feels great and your karma, it means that you've really got something going on. And it may not be that you're bringing about balance or karma within the relationship, but that you have work to do in the world. You have a contract to work together to make something better. So Laura and I do have a karmic connection, and it is one that typically would be very challenging. And what we've experienced is rather that we catapult each other. So there is that possibility too, is that she fills in all my empty spots and vice versa, and we just move each other forward like nobody's business. But traditionally, more, a karmic relationship is going to feel more like, why am I getting fucked over? Or
Yeah.
why does this feel so out of balance? Or this person hate me? Or
Right.
why does this suck so bad?
Yes, that's what I've had one person that I dated that was my karma card, and it was such a nightmare from start to finish. When I finally got out of it and was kind of had cleared all of that, now that I look back, I think, oh my God, I don't know how I made it through that. It was so difficult and so horrible, and I must have grown from it. And now those people that have the same card as that person, they're two of diamonds people, those people that I'm friends with now, I feel like really comforted by them. And it's just really nice to have them in my life. I'm not super close with them, but it's a really positive experience, kind of like Paula was describing with our karmic connection. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it can be pretty rough. So just keep your eyes out for that in your cosmic connections. And then go
Right.
ahead.
And ask yourself the question, what is the work that we're doing? Whether you
Yeah.
have a really wonderful vibration that's easy and nurturing, or if it's really challenging, say, what is the work? Just
Yeah.
get to the end question, and that
Yeah.
will help
Either,
you resolve
yeah.
why it feels the way it does.
Yeah, it's either like personal work that you're doing yourself, that you need to be working on yourself to improve something or to let go of something or to change something about yourself. Or like Paula said, it's the two of you working together on something.
For
So
example, Laura and I are birthing Kismet with our team. So yeah, that's our karma, and we
yeah,
love it because
we
we
do
chose
love it.
it.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. I used to stand in front of my mirror and look at myself in the mirror and be like, Laura, it's okay. You chose this. I would look at myself in the mirror and go,
Oh,
you chose this, Laura. It's going to be okay. It'll make sense. So I think that's another thing. It comforted me to
yeah.
think that way, and I hope that that helps you too.
Yeah,
Um,
like you can trust your higher self. You chose this from a place of knowledge and understanding way beyond what you have now in this body. And the forgetting is a part of the purpose. So
right.
it's okay. All is well.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, so then we're going to jump over to what are called the past life cards. So, for example, I'm a six of clubs. My past life cards are the five of clubs and the seven of clubs. And Paula's going to tell us about what we're learning from our past life cards, what those people feel like in our lives.
Well, there could be a sense in which your past life card person seems to know everything that you don't, or vice versa. You guys can feel like a secret syllabus to the other. And for that reason, the ego can jump in and really mess that up and
That
make
happened
that.
to me just today with
Oh,
one of my past life cards. Go
tell
ahead.
us about that. That's perfect.
Just this person texted me about something and I texted her back and then she texted me back like she had more knowledge about this than I did. And of course we're both clubs. So I'm like, oh, like you know that more than I do. And then I just got really annoyed and I was like, stupid past life card. And I put the phone away.
Yeah, that I know more than you gain. Yeah, it
Yeah.
can be, and you can both be playing that with each other and not
Right.
know it. You can have a sense of, oh my God, I wish, and maybe in a more positive sense too. You can just, it can be like hero worship. Man, this person
Oh,
has their shit together, and I wish
yeah.
I could figure it out. And they may be looking at you the same way.
Well, I don't know because I love to look at celebrities, and Taylor Swift is a past life card to me, and also the Leo King. They're both five of clubs, and the
Oh,
Leo King is an astrologer, and I just love both of them so much, and I want to be like them. I want to be able to be out there and be, I don't know, that cool, I guess. So yeah, I can see that kind of. They've got the syllabus that I want. Yeah.
right, right. So it can be intimidating. And another factor that's at play is that if they've got your syllabus and they are in their ego, it's going to trigger the hell out of you
Yeah.
because they may be possessing characteristics like, say, they're really bossy and they're an asshole. Well, maybe if you take the ego out of that, what do you have? You have leadership and power and strength and clarity.
Hmm.
And maybe that's a characteristic that you've come here to incorporate. So usually there are leftover lessons, things that we haven't figured out. So you can look at your past life hand and get a sense of both mastery and I still got to work on this one.
Yeah. So if you want to know more about your past life cards, then you can go into our kit, go back to your one stop shop page on itiskismet.com, look up your birthday. If you get the kit, we include the reports for your past life cards. Those reports are written based on the entire hand of the card. So you don't necessarily have to analyze the hand yourself. You can just get those reports and you can read about what your past life cards told you about the lifetimes you maybe already lived or ones you're getting ready to live. And then as far as the cosmic connections go, those past life cards will show up as Moon and Mercury. They're not the only Moon Mercury cards that you could have, but they do have that Moon Mercury vibration. So if you look up the cosmic connections with someone with a past life card, you'll see Moon Mercury popping up as one of your energies that you have under the cosmic connections. And then we are going to just wrap this up with talking about having the same birth card. This to me is one of the most hilarious things I've ever experienced with the card system. So I'm a six of clubs. So Candy, who's another founder of Kismet, and I decided to get on Facebook and look up all of the people that have the same birth card as us that we're friends with on Facebook. And we were both just going through and being like, oh my God, that person has the same card as me. I can't even deal with that person. They drive me nuts.
I know that.
Like we're going back and forth having the exact same reaction to every single person that has the same birth card as us. So it's a
Oh my.
big like, really? Well, before Paula gets into this, I just want to say the same birth cards will show up as karma cards in the cosmic connection. So if you look up your cosmic connections with someone that has the same birth card as you, then you will see it as a karmic connection. So Paula, tell us about why did we pick the same birth card as being a karmic connection?
Because there's work to be done. Somebody who is the same birth card as you and they trigger the hell out of you, this is going to be a very clear indication of work that you have to do to come into harmony and love and acceptance and compassion with yourself
Good
and
luck.
honesty. Oh my God. Right. So that's why we
Um,
call it karma, is that it just fits the definition in general. And there may indeed be some very powerful karma there because you have the same past life cards, you have the same karma cards, you have et cetera, et cetera. And I just have to say, one time I was at a dinner and I just happened to invite two other seven of diamonds over. I think I was unconsciously, or I was very curious. A part of me was just going to like experiment with this. And It was miserable. It was like ego pot shots across the table all night, and it was all veiled as I'm so sweet, I'm so spiritual, and there was this terrible spiritual one-upmanship because our name is the unconventional sage. So we were all competing with each other
Oh
to
my
say,
God.
"Oh yeah, I'm really unusual, and I'm unique, and I had this spiritual thing figured out long time ago." And oh my God, but it was extremely informative to me about particular cards in our hand and to see, oh, that's why the King of Diamonds is Neptune to us, because we idealize the successful businessman. So that's a part of our set of goals and visions and where we want to go. And so when ego comes along with that, here's what it looks like. So yeah, when you meet someone of your own card, you're going to see your ego splayed out, and you may also just tenderly love them in certain ways. And these are good indications of where you've come to acceptance and love and peace with yourself. Like I have a massage therapist who's a 7 of diamonds, and she is just a little fairy girl. And yes, I think we annoy each other, but in ways that she is so childlike and delightful and sweet and creative and funny and cute. And it's like we just kind of get going in a cuteness fest together, and it's very nice. It makes me feel it's okay that I'm this card because look at how cute we are.
That's hilarious. Well, yeah, and I think that that's another thing to think about is when you are being triggered by these people. This is a whole different video topic, but when you are being triggered by these people that have the same birth card as you, you've got to look back at yourself and see what it is you're rejecting about yourself. Because if you're rejecting them, you're rejecting yourself for sure, because these are the
Exactly.
mirrors that we're holding up a mirror with these people, especially.
Right, right. So if you're judging them, you're really judging yourself. So yeah, step back and yeah, we're gonna go really deeply into the whole trigger fest thing and what that's about and how to work with it.
Wait, we are?
Oh, in some video in the future.
Okay.
And that wraps up this show. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Feel free to check out the rest of the episodes in Cardology 101 to learn more about the Destiny card system. Jump over to our channel, Dear Kismet, where we are doing a weekly show that answers your questions about life issues, and we'll be talking about celebrities and world events. You can also jump over to our website. It is kismet.com to learn more about the cards you were dealt and get some goodies to help you explore and do your own internal work. We'd love for Cardology to become as embedded in the collective consciousness as astrology and numerology are. So share with your friends and family. We are on Instagram, Kismet Cards, and Facebook, it is Kismet. And just a reminder from all of us at Kismet, do your work.